Hey guys, Aaron here over at Big Ten Web Design. Thought I'd give you a quick tutorial on how to log into your website. Go to your domain name and then simply add wp-admin at the end. Wait for a couple of seconds, let it load, and you'll see the backend login in which you add your username and your password that I've provided. Simply log in, and here you'll see the actual backend of what WordPress is, where you can essentially add posts and add new pages and add media and a whole bunch of other very useful things to do in the future. So for now, we're going to actually do, let's take a quick look at the site. And we got some images that we need to update. So in order to do that, let's go to the About Us, just the general About Us page. And we're going to change out Mark's photo really quickly. Go here. And then we'll wait for that to completely load. And on here, you'll see the 3 horizontal bars. And this is the image we're going to be changing really quickly. So we're going to delete the image. And then we're going to also add a new image of Mark, which we've previously uploaded. And here he is. See the difference here? Pretty much the same image. And if I'm struggling with a cat, it's because I have Iris that jumped into my lap. Sorry about that. Let's see here. We're going to actually change so there's going to be a caption to this. But we're going to just make it so Mark. You don't need the rest of this information for just the caption. And here it's going to show up. And it is centered. Actually, the caption is not really needed because the header does say it. So I'm actually going to delete that caption and hit save. And that is it. We're going to upload that. We're going to take a quick view of the image or of the page. Excuse me. And that's a problem. It's a little bit too small. So how to fix that? We just basically go back in. Wait for it to load. We're going to go back into this again. And we're going to actually click on that image. And we're going to hit edit. And from edit, we're going to actually choose a slightly larger image. And this should do the trick. It's actually maybe a little bit too big, but for this purpose, let's actually leave it for now. And then hit update. Actually, there was one thing I'd really like to change on that and double check to make sure that this image is actually centered. And this is your center alignment. And there's a reason, there is a method to my madness here, which is essentially if it's on mobile phones, it may actually be more left justified versus center. So there's the addition. I don't know if it updated, but long story short, we're going to hit view in a new page by hitting Command, click. And so now we'll see an image that is centered above his or below his name. And then again, you hit gives a button to Mark's page. So here we go, take off the Mark. Again, we have an older image and I think some layout issues. So let's do a couple things. We're going to do some layout changes and updating the image. So let's dive into this one. So we're going to dismantle this page just a little bit before we go any farther. One, let's take a look at it. Oops, bring up let me go back here. Oops, this actually just goes into his image. This is going to be clickable in just a minute. So let's fix this page really quickly. So we're going to do new row. We're going to do this, which is essentially your an area for text or something. It could be for all these things you see here. But right now we're going to do just the title. So which is Mark. We're going to select it. We're going to do center and H1 and save. And we're going to drag and drop this up to the top, which can't drag and drop it there. And here I'm actually going to divide this into, I like that. That way it's an image on the left-hand side and text over here. So let's find, I'm going to actually cannibalize the text here. So, which is going to be this. I think Mark sent me some some more text updates, but currently I don't know where they are. So for now, just going to get rid of this, hit save, and then here's going to just be text. I have this copied from my in my clipboard, and here it is. Hit save there too. We're going to hit save, and we're going to hit preview, or technically view it. So now you'll see a major change, which is the headers up here, Mark's images over here, which we never did change, and then the actual text, or the text is going to be justified to the right. And again, on a mobile, you'll notice that it basically stacks it down lower. So go back in and let's edit Mark's image, which we've actually done before. So we'll go here. And since this is the wrong image, let's just delete it all. And then add media. Get the picture of Mark, who's actually in Iowa, Coralville, Iowa City, excuse me. Do that, and hit save, hit update, and now we can look at that page again, and you'll see that the picture has changed. It's also too small. All right, so we'll go back in. I always forget to do this for some reason. So click on it, edit it, and change the image size. So you could do custom images by simply going, you could change whatever image you want it to be, but you could also do custom image size as well. But for now, because I don't know exactly what size I want, I'm gonna leave it as large. And just because I know I can tell it's a little bit too big, so I'm gonna actually drag and drop it. So it's about that size for now. Hit save, hit update, and again, in my other window, I'm going to hit refresh, Command R on a Mac, and that's a better size. So again, if you want to change text, you could do it here, and simply click, edit the text, and you're good to go. With that, there's a really quick crash course on how to edit images and text for your website.